Hello everyone, my name is Lynx, and today we are sitting to a game from corrocerous called A Game of Bat and Mouse. So basically a new VN from a dev I played a few games from before, and well, technically they were all kind of wild, you could say. So maybe this time around I should expect the same. Alright, let's read the synopsis and then, as always, we'll jump right into it. The Hollowghast Manor is a historical place run by a collector of important artifacts, and one would dream of working there. You play as one of the newly hired maids, but you have a different mission. The lady of the house is a vampire, a child of the blood moon. She is your target. You've been tasked with framing her for a crime. Whatever crime you can, so that she's executed. The thing is, what if the head maid is like this? A spy. Right. So the game was released 9 days ago, updated 7 days ago when I play. I don't know if I have the updated version. But I already started it, so let's get to it. Your name. What if I don't give you a name?
Agent, this is a very important mission. You mustn't fail.
Uh-oh.
We cannot let these monsters walk among us. She must die so the world can breathe a sigh of relief.
Are we talking? Alright. I wanted to comment about the monsters part, but maybe I'll keep that to myself.
Be careful. All children of the moon are dangerous, and you must minimize all suspicions of our plan, or the entire nation will crumble.
Which nation? Because if we are in Russia, maybe it's better if it crumbles.
Understood?
Yes, sir.
Good. The future of the nation lies on your shoulders.
I can't fail this mission. The future of this country depends on it.
Welcome to the Hollowghast Manor. I'm Bella, the head maid. I can't wait to work with you from now on. We'll be the bestest of friends in no time.
I don't know with that attitude.
Come on in, come on in.
She pulled me inside by the wrist. She was surprisingly strong for her small frame. Small frame? I thought she was tall. Right? She seems tall to me.
First things first, some rules about this manor. There are plenty of artifacts that are dangerous to humans, so no touching anything without asking me first.
So she's a vampire as well. Got it.
The right wing is completely closed off for the time being. There's been a magic leak over there from one of the artifacts, and we've been trying to deal with it. But the specialist we called is completely booked, so Lady Camilla has been doing her best to keep it at bay.
Oh my, Lady Camilla. Wow, like, could she have a more vampiric name? No, if you think about it, like, Camilla is a very vampiric name.
It's been real pain for everyone working here. There's a lot of soot everywhere. We all need special masks due to this.
Oh.
Right, I need to set up your equipment. And I can't forget about your uniform. You sent us your information already, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you did. I remember now. There's so much that needs to be done. All this due to the league, as if I wasn't busy already. We would actually need to move some artifacts to other places to avoid chain reactions, so that's going to be your first job. Yes, that's going to be today's schedule. Get everything ready for the new girl, and then we move everything that needs to be moved.
Right. I guess I should have a different voice. Let's pretend that... my voice sounds different to them. Anyway.
Don't worry too much about it. After this problem is solved, we are all forced to take a small vacation to protect our health.
Yeah, vacation after the first day? Sign me up. I might actually want to work for them. Why would I want to erase them? Vacation after one day at work? Phew, let's go. Sign me up. Sign me up. We kept walking along the hallway as the young woman kept rambling on her own. She didn't seem to need any of my input to continue. Good. The workers of this manor have always been a topic of conversations for us, agents. They aren't exactly known for anything in particular. I've read every report we could find about it. We've never seen anything of note. No possible outside agents, no illegal recruitment, nothing. They are very meticulous and seem to leave no traces behind.
Well, here we are. This is Lady Camilla's office. You're so lucky you arrived when you did. Already you'll be busy all day, so this is probably your only chance to talk to her.
She opened the grand door to a very simple office, and I would like such an office. And my target stood there. She had the appearance of a young, lanky woman, but her eyes were a giveaway of her true nature. The blood moon monsters had distinctive features. Most of the time, their eyes were the color of blood, especially the first generations. Okay. Funnily enough, red eyes in anime characters, I'm sold. Just looking at her disgusted me. No, that's not true. She's kinda attractive, to be honest. It's my target. I shouldn't underestimate her.
Oh, welcome, darling. You must be the new hire. I apologize for not being present during the re-interview. As Bella probably already told you, the Manor is currently having some issues. I can't believe this is happening, really. But it's not the first time we've had a big incident. Remember last summer? Yeah, this is probably an extension of that. I wouldn't be surprised if we found out that both guilty artifacts were stored in close proximity. I could check our records. Please do. I'll get to that after I'm done with her training. Oh, I'm so sorry I got sidetracked. What's your name, darling?
Tell her your full name or first name only. I mean, that's probably a choice that doesn't matter, but let's go with first full name. Right? Yeah, full. Humans' names are quite charming. I managed to read your cover letter. Never mind what I said about wanting to work for them. If you ask for a cover letter, go to hell. Oh no. We are enemies now, Camilla. We are enemies. Cover letters are such a waste of time. And you guys don't even read them. You guys don't even read through CVs or resumes, if you prefer it that way. You don't even read through this. If you did, you would not ask about all this shite during interviews. Tell me about your career. You flippin' should have read the resume. Anyway, yeah. Yeah, interviews are annoying as hell. And cover letters, even more waste of time.
I managed to read your cover letter. I admit, it's quite embarrassing to read such a glazy letter. There is no need for the honey. We are not having a tea party. So tell me, what actually interested you about this manor? We are not exactly in the best standing with the current government.
Okay. That's what it would interest me.
It's because they are unreasonable. Now, Bella. You have to let the others talk.
I live in the nearby town. I always admired the history. Let's lie.
Really? I've been working on this collection for a few centuries. It's been extremely hard to get some pieces from certain eras. Most species don't live so long, so trying to hunt down people after a few generations is certainly difficult. But we've been lucky to have so many little people working in this manor throughout the years. This building has outlasted entire countries.
Well, it's not that much of a challenge to outlast, like, United States, for example. Even if you're not a vampire, there are multiple buildings that have more history than that country. Anyway, but we should probably work on some of the older foundations. I'm worried about the infrastructure. Maybe I should look into someone that can work on that. My lady! Sorry. There is so much to say about this manor and its history. Well, I would hate to keep either of you from your work. Let's go! Training starts now! The young one pulled from her arm as we left. Her grip was surprisingly strong. As we crossed the threshold of the office, I looked back and the lady of the house was waving at us. Disgusting. Nah, she's kinda hot.
Where do we start? I want to get everything moved today, but thinking about it better, it might not be the safest for you. Stay here. I'm going to talk with the others so someone else can pick up my schedule for the day so I can focus on you.
I kinda like the background music as well. It's so calming.
Okay. See ya!
No way! And like that, she left at full speed, leaving me completely alone in the hallway. Is that really how the Hollowghast Manor handles security? I guess I shouldn't expect much from monsters like them. How can a human work in a place like this? Without an issue? I mean, the issue is the cover letter once again. But I wonder how much they pay. Listen, man, I would rather work for vampires than for garbage like Orange Man or the bunker boy from Russia or the bald idiot from Amazon and so on and so on. Those are the true evil people. Anyway, or beings. Can you even call them people at this point? Anyway, I looked around the hallway and I was completely alone standing in front of the vampire's office. In the distance, there was a figure of a man sauntering over. He wore an old and tattered suit and a smile on his lips. The door of the office swung open.
You are late.
My fair lady, I was halted over a difficult decision of what gift could be enough for a beautiful lady such as yourself.
She rolled her eyes but smiled at him.
Does all this flattery ever work for you, Mr. Stone?
It wouldn't be half as fun if it did.
Stone? Oscar Stone? The secretary of the prince? There is no way someone like him would. I took a closer look at the man as he chatted with her, and it was difficult to deny. He fit all the descriptions I've ever heard of him. He happily handed her a bottle of something, and his guess would have been expensive wine. Maybe it was blood. Considering a vampire, right? The label was unreadable from where I was standing. Before entering the room, the man waved at me with the same gentle smile. I can't believe this. The higher-up said that they suspected the involvement of the first prince, but to learn something like this on my first day is too big! I need to report this. Maybe I can listen in before Bella arrives. Pressing my ear against the wooden door was enough to hear the conversation happening on the other side better than I expected. Yeah, sounds like a great idea, because vampire would not notice that for sure.
I heard you are having issues lately.
Issues is not enough to describe the current situation. If you're interested, I can give you a several-hour briefing about it. Don't worry, I'll be short.
Several hour. Short. Right.
I think I'll pass. I wouldn't want to take so much of your precious time.
Oh, I always have time for you.
So, how are things?
Complicated. I don't want to jump to conclusions early, but it does look good. There is something incredibly strange. The first time I was willing to overlook it, it could have been an accident. It is strange for my mage to fail in such a way, but we are all fallible. A second time?
Foreplay?
She paused. It was hard to tell what she was actually looking at or what her expression might have been like. There was something there enough to startle the man. Then there was a loud crash.
I'm so sorry. I will... Young lady, could you bring me a broom? It seems I was careless and broke my cup.
Yes, sir. Damn it, I wanted to hear the rest. Also, where is the brooms? She can't suspect anything. There is nothing. I haven't been told any of the plan before this. If they are planning something, we should be working together. We are going to trip each other's feet like this. I need to figure out if it was intentional or not.
I knew you'd miss me. You should have waited there by the office.
Lie or tell the truth? What am I supposed to lie about? Tell the truth. Back at the office, Camilla's guest dropped his glass and they needed a broom to clean the mess up.
Mr. Stone drop a glass? How can be so careless? Lady Camilla will definitely tease him about all day. Don't worry, anyways. I already sent someone else to stay by our lady's side. From now on, I'll be by your side until your training ends.
Okay.
You'll be the best maid before you know it. But that's not because you have the best teacher in the world. Me.
Oh yeah, she has the fangs. She pulled from my wrist as she started running. Wait, I can't run so fast.
Here is the kitchen. Our cook is so good. I can't wait for you to try her cooking. She also makes the sweetest cookies ever.
She looked around for a few minutes, but didn't seem to find whatever she was looking for. Probably whoever, but okay. Okay, never mind, whatever.
She didn't make any today. What a bummer. Anyway, don't worry too much about here anyway. We don't have to make much more than tea. All meals are her thing. Let's not waste any more time here. We have a lot to cover. Come on. This is the dance room, technically. It's been used for auctions before, but those are not common since Lady Camilla is not fond of parting ways with most of the artifacts.
I understand that.
It's also a matter of security. You know, when there are more people, it's difficult to keep an eye on everyone. But doesn't mean things are always okay, even when we don't organize parties. Well, not really. If you're good enough at what you do, nothing stands in your way. There's always a window left open by someone, and the forest outside is very dark. So that's why I have to be extra careful. Do you regularly have problems with people?
I feel like that should be me asked that, right? Do you regularly have problems with people?
No, not at all.
Then, wait. Yeah, it was, yeah, mess up with the names. Happens.
Don't be so serious. I'm just pointing out the obvious. Moving on.
Wait. We are not going through the door, right? Looks like it would take us back to the hallway.
Oh, that door.
She made a very long pause, her eyes fixated on the door next to the window. There was something indecipherable in her expression. Sadness? Annoyance? Pain?
That's the basement. We don't go there.
Why?
We just don't. To the next room then.
I mean, I would say it's a good thing. Basement usually means troubles. So yeah. Then she dragged me forcefully around once more. After a few doors we reached a grand door. She opened just a little and showed me the inside.
This is the dining hall.
She whispered.
We're not allowed to go in here currently. The manor is waiting for some very special guests that come out only at night. The non-human maids are allowed to tend to this party. It could be very dangerous. These flowers were extremely poisonous for food, but apparently tonight's guest loves them. I wish I could eavesdrop. The juicy gossip would be incredible.
Wait, the mansion keeps dangerous plants? Isn't that bad for the workers? Also, we're just not even allowed in the room because of some mysterious guest? How is that fair?
Shh! Lower your voice. You know how badly the Munchkin are treated. It's not surprising they avoid anyone else.
Still.
Don't worry. The Camino would never do anything that would intentionally harm anyone working here. For the rest, well, I can't say much about that. Let's keep going. The garden. Be careful. Past the line, you will find lots of dangerous plants. So, only our gardener is allowed there. It's certainly a good place to hide, even in a pinch. This is the rest area for the maids, or what I like to call Belle's special tabletop room.
Oh no.
Rustic, you are allowed to rest in the living room, so if one prefers staying there as long as there are no guests. So somehow this has become a room to play games together. Last room. And finally, this is your room. Some of the other workers brought your things inside earlier in the day, and you can enjoy the rest of your evening in peace. If you have any more questions, don't hesitate to ask me.
I was already exhausted from being dragged around at full speed all day. I lost my chance of investigating that lead on the first princess secretary. I'll have more chances tomorrow. I need to be patient.
Oh, before I forget, I recently bought a new board game and I really want to try it.
Oh no. To be fair, I haven't played board game in years.
Once you're done packing, if you're feeling up for it, I'll be in the common room messing with it.
Maybe later. I want to unpack first. I mean, it's the same answer, isn't it? Maybe later. I want to unpack first. Let's go.
No worries, you must be exhausted after today.
What if I say this? Okay, so this actually does not lead to me going to playing with her. I kind of want to, like... Because maybe that way we can get more intel or whatever. Let's go maybe later.
Take your time!
I carefully went through the box, checking that nothing had been disturbed. No sign of interference. I need to inform the higher-ups of the progress made today. The problem is that, Maid, there's something about her. I don't know if I should inform higher-ups now or try to pry more info out of her. Asking too many questions might make me suspicious, but I don't want to miss this opportunity. She started the conversation herself. There is no way she's not hinting at something. Well, I don't trust the higher-ups myself, so I'm gonna go to her. The higher-ups are going to complain about calling them without cause if I only had their suspicions on the matter. There has to be a way I can get more info out of her. There is no point debating this anymore. I need to talk to her. She seems willing to talk. I need to take advantage of that before she changes her mind. I opened the door hard enough that I startled her from a few meters away. She sat at a small table in the common area with the game she had talked about before.
Oh, you scared me. Did something happen?
Sorry, didn't mean to. You said you bought a tabletop game? Had eyes been before I even finished the sentence.
Yeah, it's a new adventure game made by the locals. Normally these sort of things only come from foreign countries. Finding translations of them is impossible. So I got used to playing them in their language, but also, that also means I can't play them with most people since nobody speaks other languages.
Foreign games.
Yes, our kingdom doesn't make these types of toys at all.
I heard the second prince was trying to get them banned.
That's such a dumb thing to do.
I agree with that statement.
He's trying to ban magic, games, festivals, and all the fun things. I don't think he understands he's not going to gain a lot of favor by acting like that.
We shouldn't talk about the real family like that. Yes, we should. Yes, we should.
What is he going to do? If he gets bad over a commoner calling him a dump, when there are bigger problems, maybe he shouldn't be trying to become the king.
True. She opened the box of the game and dumped the contents of it on the table between us. Is she testing me? She might want to make sure we are on the same side. They're clearly working for the first prince. What? No, they are. Whatever. But if she is a spy like me, she needs to make sure I'm also capable of putting up a front. Wait, were we talking about... Is there a log? There is... Oh yeah, there is history. Second prince... Yeah, let's flipping criticize him, yeah. Yeah, he's so quick to anger, or that's what everyone keeps saying about him. There are rumors about him killing some of his servants off when he's in a bad mood.
Oh, there's no way someone so childish is in competition for the throne. I don't believe you.
I heard from one of the gardeners at the palace that as a child they used to call him the monster. Maybe that's why he's so angry all the time.
Haha, I guess if I was called that all my life, I would also try to find anyone else to put that label on rather than myself. Maybe rat is a compliment for a man like that.
How dare she? Oh, why not? Why not? Why wouldn't she? Come on. That's what I think about all the politicians. There are only bat and rat pieces.
Well, the game is about sneaking in a castle. I can't think of a better critter for that. I couldn't really tell you how careful you have to be here to avoid rats. And yet every once in a while we still find them in the basement.
Is that why it's locked?
No, but it is a good reason. Rat starts. So, pick the dice and roll! Let's move the sum of them on the board.
Like this? Double free. Oh, congrats, you have 2 turns. I move 6 steps, right?
Yes, and now we read.
Lose 100 gold coins. Great start. That's what, I barely have, what, 1,000? Losing 10% already is nasty? Wait. Why does a rat have gold? Why not?
Not sure. This toy maker tends to hide some deeper meanings in his games.
It's because all the politicians are rats. And they are basically rich. Or just rich people are rats, like the richest of them all. They are basically rats. I bet I got that info from the toy maker spot on.
But I'm not sure. I don't really understood his messaging.
A rat and a bat trying to enter a castle. What a strange game. At first glance, this is obviously a silly thing that happens regularly, but if we look carefully, Both parties seem to have the same amount of gold. There are no real differences between the bat and the rat. And the obstacles on the board are strange. Could be about the princess.
What? That would be... Oh, hilarious! Making this political dispute about the little critters? He really does not care about decorum. Wait. Then who am I? The first or the second prince? Not that it makes much of a difference, they are both. Well, we know how they are. It's my turn then. Stealth. What does it say? You will not activate any trap you walk over for the next 3 turns.
Oh, you got a good one.
That does sound like the first prince. Everyone says he's very particularly sneaky. He goes behind others' backs all the time. I heard that he does it to meddle in conflict and come out on top.
Okay.
But some say that it's thanks to him there has been peace between certain factions.
No way. Nobody really cares about solving real problems. Wow, Max. You are saying the truth right now. So true.
Now, who is talking poorly of a prince, huh?
Did I make a wrong move?
Good, talk freely here. Our lady goes to great lengths to keep this mansion as neutral as possible in the current conflict.
Is that why the secretary of the first prince was here?
I wonder. Your turn.
Woo! Double one. Again, double. My condolences. But you should have 2 turns in the previous one, right? Unless this game does not have that rule of, you know, rolling a double and you roll again. Anyway. Okay, so now I move forward 2 slots. 1, 2. Monster encounter. Is that a monster? Oh no, this is bad. Monster encounter. Low level monster. If you have a weapon over level 4, lose something durability. If not, lose 1/5 of your health points.
That's so unlucky.
Having monsters in game like this is strange. If it's about the conflict between the 2 princes, then what do the monsters represent? I'm not sure I should take this game so seriously. Someone turning the current political conflict to a silly game probably isn't thinking straight and wants to make fun of a serious situation. No, they are probably quite highly likely, actually not probably, correct about everything. But she seems to not see that. I might have to play along.
Maybe it's referring to other players?
Players?
Yeah, Lady Camilla calls this political feud a game, and herself and the other important figures in this country as players.
What a disgusting thing to say, but she's so correct. This isn't a game. The first prince is an incompetent fool making things for the second prince more complicated. They're both fools.
We should probably look at the monster deck later. There's no way he didn't overthink this entire thing.
It's a little...
Distasteful?
Yeah...
Definitely. My turn now, hey? Find a weapon on a corpse. Ew! That's so gross.
At least you have a weapon.
I don't want that. The cardinal says, a gift for fellow explorers. Ew!
Yeah, this game's very strange. I kinda like it. We are critters trying to get into the castle, but we have gold and can find weapons. There are even monsters.
Sounds more like an invasion, sort of. Weird one. I mean, it's still just a tabletop game. It's a little silly to think too much about it. While it's fun to speculate, we shouldn't take anything too seriously.
She's playing it safe, but now that we started, I can't help but see all the similarities to our kingdom. Did she bring up this game intentionally? I need to play my cards carefully from now on. Okay, it's my turn again. For Lansby in... No, creators.
What is it?
Poisoned, Really?
Oh, I can't. I can't. Ha! This is too funny. Ha! Ha! You have no luck at all, girl.
She's enjoying it too much. This is ridiculous. Your turn. I don't want to deal with this anymore.
Oh, you're losing it over a children's game. Ha! 6.
You've got to be kidding me.
4, 5, 6. Gain an extra step for the next 3 turns.
You can't be serious. How does it keep happening? Oh, don't laugh. This is stupid.
How cute. Ha! You really are losing it over a kid's game. I can't stop laughing. You're so adorable, Yubi.
She's making fun of me. It's such a waste of time. I don't want to get worked up over something so stupid. But when I start thinking about the second prince losing this political food, it fills me with rage. You're ridiculous. These disgusting monsters don't have a place in our country, and that they've been allowed to gain enough power to make him hesitate is appalling. I need to find more information about this vampire and her plans. We'll rid this nation of her kind. I'm standing with vampires.
Are you there? Max!
Yeah.
You're lost in thought. Planning your next move to deliver yourself in the losing battle?
She's so annoying. I like her. 3 then. 1, 2, 3. What is that? You fall into a briar pit. It will take you 3 turns until you find your way out. Ha. This has to be a joke.
That's what I call real bad luck.
I'm not playing this stupid game and
Ladies. Oh, Lady Camilla. I apologize for interrupting your time off, but it seems like I have an emergency I need your assistance with. No problem. Well then, let's go to your little game another day.
What a pain. Of course that monster would come right when I'm losing. What a stupid game. No, I need to focus back on my mission. If they are talking in the middle of the night like this, it has to be important. I need to investigate. Under the assumption that Maid is a spy, it's important to start with her. I need hard proof that she's somehow related to either of the princes. There's no way she's not a spy like me. But first I need hard evidence. Let's start with her room. Damn. This place is so plain in Edinburgh. You call this plain? What kind of place do you live in? Wow. I would assume nobody has really lived in it. Everything points in her direction.
What?
There's no way anyone in this mansion is smart enough to hide their traces so well unless they're a spy. The problem is, another spy here would jeopardize this mission entirely. If I manage to expose her, then they'll have a good reason to trust me with more secrets. But if she exposes me, the conflict will only get worse. Yeah, I need to be extra careful. I searched and searched every corner room, yet found nothing. Maybe she can hide things in her own room? If I were a spy trying to destroy my enemy, what would I do? Hiding things in plain sight could be risky, but the reward would be enormous. She's definitely hiding things in that monster's office, a recording device for sure. The problem is getting caught. I'm too new to pretend to be working there in the middle of the night. I need to be extra careful not to get caught. Everything is so quiet. This might be good for me. Her office was the 6th door from this turn. There it is. Wait, those voices. The vampire and Bell, so here is where they are. I should listen in.
What do you think then? It's up to you. You're asking my opinion? How improper, my lady! And here I was thinking we had a professional relationship, but it seems I was wrong. Oh, how is my poor heart supposed to handle this? Am I die of a broken heart? Oh. You're always so dramatic. Does it even work? All the time! You'd be surprised how easy it makes things. Then,
What are they talking about? I can barely hear. They're so quiet.
I'll leave it to you then. No, come help me. I'm sure we can turn this into a fun little game. You're a menace, aren't you? You won't be. I just keep this place safe. Let's get to it then.
I need to run. It sounded like they suspected something, but it can't be me. I gave them no reason. They are dealing with someone in the ranks sabotaging one of their artifacts. There's no way suspect a new employee. Shit, where did that sound come from? This can't be. Ah! I need to get out of here. That thing had stupid sharp teeth. This wound is too deep. The basement. Oh,
Oh, creators. The smell of blood is nose-eating. I told you the rat trap would work. I'll never doubt you again. Now what to do with that little pest? We need to get rid of it. Kill it, of course. I have an idea. Let's turn it into a competition. Whoever catches the rat gets to eat that strawberry tart. Oh, now I'm more motivated than before. For the tart. For the tart.
My head is spinning. That monster had poisoned. Shite. I need to contact the higher-ups immediately. No.
Found you!
Fuck!
Oh, darling, look at you. Bloody and disheveled. It suits you better! Now, you don't have to be so mean about it. The poor thing is injured. What shall I do with you? First you ran in the middle of the night right into the wolf's mouth. What could have possessed you to do something like that? Look at your poor arm with such a horrible injury. Come with us, darling, when you take you to the doctor immediately. This looks very serious. I told her to avoid the room. As it was contaminated, she should be punished for not listening. Don't be like that. She's new. There are things she still doesn't understand. You have to guide the little pet until she learns how things work.
Let me go!
Shh! Don't scream. Save your strength for healing. You're so lucky Lady Camilla was inspecting the basement and found you here. You would have been dead in a few hours had she not found you.
You...
Chased
me...
What are you talking about? Creators, you are burning. This poison is so strong. Let's rush you to get help.
No.
Stop fighting, pet. This bad dream will end soon.
No.
Don't listen to her. She must be hallucinating. The poison is capable of that in the last stages. Oh, sweet pet, you must be in so much pain.
Leave me.
Stop struggling. Lady Camilla is doing her best to help.
I was finally able to escape their grip. My ears were ringing, and my vision was slowly becoming more and more blurry. I could feel the effects of the poison in my blood, and I became desperate. I need to get away. I can't die like this. Oh! It hurts! Her blade cut through my chest, and I stumbled backwards in a pit. I fell on something hard and spiky. Ooh. In the darkness, I saw the briar all around me. They moved like snakes around my body.
Well, what a waste. I was willing to overlook your stupidity and pretend nothing had happened, but alas, here we are. I told you there is to be so kind to a filthy rat. She would have never listened to your kind words. You are
a monster.
There is still some fighting spirit in you. Interesting. You're the only ones that want people in the kingdom to die. How is Lady Camilla a monster?
Yeah.
Let's not waste our time with her. That poison will kill you very slowly. It will be very painful death. Nobody should experience that. But darling, you brought this upon yourself. Don't forget that. Wait, what about this? The tart? I'll be savoring my victory tart happily. I beat you. That's not fair. A win's a win. Minnie! I'll give you a portion just because you are so cute.
As the darkness of the basement engulfed me, in my new prison, the briars twisted around my limbs, pressing thorns against my skin, tearing it. I had felt pain before. It reminded me of my days training for this exact job. Nothing could prepare me for the nauseating feeling of being consumed by the darkness itself. I always thought that I would die fighting, but as the tendril-like briars squeezed my neck, the air escaped my lungs and my thoughts became less and less coherent. It was painfully slow. It squeezed every inch of my body tightly, making the darkness even darker, and as I thought the end was near, it would stop and release the pressure, but only enough to allow me to breathe again, never enough to be freed. I would desperately grasp for air like a newborn breathing for the first time. Chest hurting, ears ringing, blood pooling at the bottom of the pit. Then it would start again. The process repeated itself, each time more painful than the last. Once, twice, thrice. And that was a game of bat and mouse. To be quite fair with you, I feel like there might be more endings to this. The thing is, there is no information about it in the description. That's a problem. And in the tags as well. I mean, there might be multiple endings to this, but I'll cover only this one. And if there is more, there is a link in the description to the game. And the game is free. So go and find out on your own. To be quite honest with you, I also feel like I'm satisfied with that ending. Again, mainly because Max is on the wrong side of everything. Remember, man, politicians are not your friends. And that's a fact. And in general, they are kinda... well, basically not someone you should trust. Yeah, that's all there is to it. Anyway, all in all, I like this game. Both Belle and Carmilla, or should I say Camilla with her? I said Carmilla, didn't I? Camilla. Good designs. Kinda glad with the personality of Belle being kinda like, yeah, kinda like that. Camilla had that vampire for personality, you know, stoic and so on. Like that as well. Yeah, I'll need to have a look on my own as well, if there's more endings in my spare time. But yeah, all in all, GG's, GG's, GG's. Wait, did nobody rate your game earlier? Let's go, you got a 5 stars from me, by the way. Interesting. For someone did commented, this is such a good game. It is a good game. It's a good game. To be fair, corrocerous does release quite some bunkers. Like Meet Cute. Oh yeah, that one was wild. I liked it for. Maidenly Fest, that was good. I do believe I played it. Yeah, I did. What else is there? Oh, Night Shift Nurse. Well, that one was short, but it was not nice as well. Anyway, a game of bat and mouse finished. As always, hope you enjoyed. If you did, consider liking the video. And if you're new around, consider subscribing. Consider subscribing. And more games are coming. They are right around the corner. And once again, link to the game in description. Go find out if there are different endings. Maybe different kinds of deaths. And I wish you a fantastic day. Bye bye.